respiratory organs. Respiratory organs in different organisms. So different in the animal kingdom, number of different organisms are there. So they have the different types of the respiratory organs. So according to their level of organization and also their habitat, they depends on their habitat and level of organization. They have the different types of the respiratory organs. So let us we will see these respiratory organs according to their phylum. Next, first one in protozoans. Protozoan. So protozoans are unicellular organisms, single cellular organisms. So they don't have any separate respiratory organs. Next, primitive invertebrates. Primitive invertebrates means Porifera to Aschelminthes. Porifera to Aschelminthes or Nematoda. Porifera, Nidaria, Ctenophora, Platyhelminthes and Nematihelminthes or Aschelminthes. So in these group of primitive invertebrates, they don't have the special type of respiratory organ. So they respire with diffusion. The oxygen and carbon dioxide exchange takes place by the diffusion. Simple diffusion. So they don't have the special type of respiratory organs. Next phylum is Annelida. In Annelida, two types of the respiratory organs are present. Parapodia. Parapodias are present in the nereis. Parapodia and cuticular respiration or skin. So this type of respiratory organs are present in the earthworm. So in the earthworm, the skin is made up of cuticle. So that's why the skin is also called cuticle. Here this earthworm skin is also called cuticle. So earthworm respire with this cuticle. So that's why this respiration is called cuticular respiration. Cuticular respiration. Next phylum is Arthropoda. Next phylum is Arthropoda. So Arthropoda have the different types of the respiratory organs, okay, according to their habitat. First of all, gills and book gills, book lungs. Next, tracheal system. So tracheal system. So these type of respiratory organs are present in the Arthropoda. So gills, examples, gills means small tubular structures are present in the aquatic arthropods. All aquatic arthropods have the gills. Next, book gills are present in the limulus, living fossil, limulus. Next, book lungs are present, scorpion and Arania. Tracheal system is present in the insecta or terrestrial arthropods. All terrestrial arthropods have the tracheal system. So these are the different types of the respiratory organs in Arthropoda phylum. Next, after Arthropoda, mollusca. Next phylum is mollusca. So in the mollusca also two types of the respiratory organs are present. Respiratory sacs. Respiratory sacs are present and also along with respiratory sacs, the ctenidias are present. Ctenidias are present. Ctenidias are present in the mantle cavity. Feather-like structures are present in the mantle cavity. They are called ctenidias, which are helps in the respiration and excretion process. Next, in Echinodermata. In echinodermata, again echinodermata, they don't have the special type of respiratory organs, so they respire by diffusion method, simple diffusion method. So they have the water vascular system. Water vascular system is also called umbilical system. Through the umbilical system, by the diffusion process, the oxygen and carbon dioxide diffusion, oxygen and carbon dioxide gases exchanges takes place. Next, in hemichordata. Hemichordata. In hemichordata, gill slits are present. Gill slits are present. So these are the invertebrates. Invertebrates. Next, invertebrates. Next, in vertebrates. The vertebrates, first class is fishes. So fishes are aquatic organisms. So they have the gills. They respire with gills. They have the gills. With the help of gills, the exchange processes takes place. Next, amphibians. In the amphibians, three types of respiratory organs are present. In the amphibians means, for example, in the frog, three types of respiration process takes place. So first of all, skin, through the skin, that is called cutaneous respiration. Cutaneous respiration. So cutaneous respiration is also takes place in earthworm also. In amphibians also, cutaneous respiration takes place, which means through the skin, the gases exchange takes place through the skin. Next, buccopharyngeal. Buccopharynx. So buccopharynx also helps in the respiratory process. Next, third one is lungs. Lungs. So that respiration is called pulmonary respiration. So pulmonary respiration is also takes place. Next, after amphibian, reptiles. Next, aves and mammals. So in these organisms, the lungs are present. These are completely terrestrial organisms. So they have the lungs. They respire with lungs. That respiration is called pulmonary respiration. So these are the different types of the respiratory organs in different organisms.